was just trying to set up the surprise for him, arranging the candles and adjusting the flowers, when I noticed his phone lying on the couch. It wasn't supposed to be there. I remembered him tucking it under the sofa earlier. My hand hesitated over it, but curiosity got the better of me. I unlocked it, and the first thing I saw made my stomach drop. There were messages, lots of them, from a woman named Lara. Flirty, late-night messages. Can't stop thinking about you. One read. Another. When can we meet tonight? I froze. My hands trembled as I scrolled through the conversation, each message cutting deeper than the last. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. My husband, the man I trusted completely, sending texts like this behind my back on the night of our anniversary. My heart was pounding so loudly I thought he would hear it if he came back too soon. I heard him laughing softly in the other room, probably on a call or talking to a friend. That laugh, it had always been comforting, but now it sounded like betrayal. I whispered under my breath, "How could you do this to me?" He came back into the room, unaware that I had seen everything. "Everything okay?" he asked, smiling, holding a glass of wine. His eyes met mine, and I realized I had to stay calm, at least for now. But inside, I was a storm. "Yes, everything's fine," I said, my voice shaking just enough to sound natural. I tried to place the phone back, but I couldn't. I needed answers. I needed him to explain. He sat down next to me, oblivious. I wanted tonight to be perfect, just us. "I hope you like the setup." I looked at him, trying to measure how much I could say without exploding. Do you remember who you promised to love and be faithful to?" I asked softly, letting the weight of my words sink in. He froze, confused. "What do you mean?" I held up his phone. "These messages. Who is Lara? Why are you texting her like this?" He stammered, eyes widening. I can explain. It's not what it looks like." "Not what it looks like," I echoed, my voice rising. "She's texting you at midnight, sending heart emojis, asking when she can meet you. And that's not what it looks like." He ran a hand through his hair, pacing the room. "I didn't mean for you to see this. I swear it was just one thing. It didn't mean anything serious. Didn't mean anything serious," I shouted. "You've been sneaking, lying, hiding this for weeks. How can you say it doesn't mean anything serious?" He flopped onto the couch, avoiding my gaze. I got carried away. It was just fun at first. I didn't realize it would get so complicated. "Fun," I whispered, my voice breaking. "Do you know what it feels like to find out the person you love has been playing with your heart for months? Fun." His eyes finally met mine, full of guilt. "I know I made a huge mistake. I didn't want to hurt you. I love you, I do. But I messed up. I can't take it back. But you can't take it back," I interrupted, tears streaming down my face. "Do you even understand what you've done, the trust you've destroyed? Do you know how it feels to plan a life, a night, an anniversary, and realize it's all been a lie?" He was silent, ashamed, looking anywhere but at me. I could hear my own heartbeat in the room, every thump louder than his excuses. I sat down across from him, holding the phone tightly. "Tell me everything," I said, my voice barely steady. "Who is she? How long has this been going on? And why now? On our anniversary?" He looked at me, defeated. "It started months ago. I didn't know how to stop it. I thought I could handle it. I thought I could keep it separate from us, from you. But I was wrong. So wrong." I laughed bitterly, wiping my tears months ago. "You've been lying to me for months while planning a life with me, while pretending to be perfect." He swallowed hard. "I never wanted it to go this far. I didn't plan for you to find out like this." "You didn't plan for me to find out," I repeated, shaking my head. "I can't even look at you without remembering every single lie. Every lie you've whispered, every excuse you've made." He reached for my hand, and I pulled back. "Don't touch me. Not now, not until you tell me why. Why her? Why me at the same time?" I don't know," he admitted, voice cracking. "It was stupid. It started as a distraction. I never wanted it to be serious. I never. You just enjoyed lying. Enjoyed betraying me, enjoyed risking 10 years for a few texts and stolen moments." My voice was rising, shaking with anger and heartbreak. He didn't answer, just looked down at the floor. The room felt suffocating, the anniversary decorations now a cruel reminder of what should have been a celebration. The music we picked for our special night sounded wrong, the cake untouched, flowers wilting in the tension. I stood up, pacing, trying to process. "Do you even realize what you've done? How you've broken me? How you've shattered our trust?" "I do," he said quietly, barely a whisper. "I know. I'll do anything to fix this, I swear. Anything." I scoffed. "Anything doesn't erase the months of lies, the flirty messages, the betrayal. Anything doesn't make tonight okay. Anything doesn't make this fair." The tension in the room was unbearable. I wanted to scream, to cry, to throw the phone across the room. I wanted answers, justice, and maybe a little revenge. Then my phone buzzed. A message from a friend popped up. "Are you okay? You look upset. Everything all right at home?" I looked back at him, furious, hurt, betrayed. I knew this was only the beginning. The messages were just the tip of the iceberg. I picked up his phone again, determined to see every secret, every lie, every betrayal. I needed to know the full truth. And as I stared at the screen, a thought hit me. This isn't just about messages anymore. It's about everything he's hidden, everything he's risked, and how far he would go to keep it secret. I took a deep breath, trying to steady my shaking hands. I knew one thing for certain tonight would change everything. If you want to know what happened next, wait for the next video. You don't want to miss it.